Meanwhile, our players are back.
The fourth frame, Ali Carter to break.
Mid-session into after this one.
You know that shot that O'Sullivan's played? He was in the practice room half an hour before this match, and that's the shot he was practicing. I think he just goes and pots balls all day. Don't think that for a minute. He works so hard on his game, every facet of it.
Yeah, and he's one of the few players when he's close to a cushion, just strikes down slightly, imparts a bit of side. It's not easy to do, but he has complete control of that shot. And it's forced a mistake from Ali. This red's on to the right corner.
Settle
Black
down,
available
please.
to the left corner.
Yeah, why do you practice those thin safeties so much? This is why. This red goes in. He's off and running again. Not a sitter. Oh, middled.
One.
Yeah, so it's created the opportunity. And as Alan says, right in the heart of the pocket. Couldn't have cued that better. You saw Ali in the background, peeping round to see if it was going to go in. There was never any danger. Although he's not played that well, Ronnie. He wanted a thicker cannon on this red. I don't know whether he can pot it now and get position on the black. Did well to get up the table there.
It was actually a cracking shot, that red. He just played on likelihood more than anything. Has he got the pace here to reach the reds? No, not quite perfect. Gonna have to pull out another rabbit out the hat here if you're going to keep this going. I don't think you can hold for the pink. This will have to be a sweet piece of timing, whichever way he plays this. Yeah, not easy.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 14.
Yeah, injecting that much pace into the cue ball. And just offline. Ali came to the table, just a shake of the head. He'd like something easier than the red on the right hand side. But I'd just be glad that Ronnie missed the red and I was back at the table. Anyway, no matter, he's knocked it in nicely.
One.
Yes, a top shot, and he's landed lovely on this blue now.
I mean, not now, but I think the black does go to the left corner, so eventually he will have the black to play with. In the meantime, it's back up for the blue.
Seven.
I enjoyed the way he played that, nice and punchy. Made sure they get top side. The way the reds are, there's a premium on that. You say JV, not able to get in amongst the black just yet. I wonder if he might play the little soft stun just through the gap. Now he's going deep in the cue ball. wants to get through the gap for the red near the right corner.
12.
And I think he's on it, is he? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there you see the red that he wanted to be on. So back up for blue.
Yeah, but it was a clever move, wasn't it? He played for a choice of reds. He knew if
13.
he didn't find the gap, he'd always have that one. He may have to play a little cannon now, though. To play a precise positional shot without disturbing anything is maybe too big an ask, so just a gentle little cannon. Well, I said gentle. Has he hit them too gentle?
I think he's all right here. Or is he? Oh, there's no way through. It looks like end of break. Barring a plant. Which he's having a look at now. He'll be playing the cue ball over the left half of the table here for some sort of cover. Yeah, but the red's missed close. He needs the brown as cover, and he's got it. Yeah, amazing that when you go up for that blue, John, isn't it? You land just a wee bit too high, forces you to play a holding cannon, and then you're trusting to just that little bit of luck that you need.
This is the plant, but always knew he was going back up the table, but lucky not to leave the red. Ronnie obviously has got to cover it. Kiss on the yellow may help. It certainly has helped. I mean, he's not stopped Ali getting through to the red furthest away from this right corner, but with the yellow hampering him.
Yes, he played that one. Ali Carter, there was no apology. He was probably thinking at least make contact on the red, chance of potting it, and also getting both reds away from there. Now, he overhit a little tickle in behind yellow early on, didn't he? Let's see how this one pans out for him. This takes a steely nerve, especially at 2-1 down. Interval coming up. Short is dead where the yellow is. Yeah, that's not bad.
Ali Carter 1.
Yeah, he didn't actually nestle up to the brown, did he? I mean, he should have got tight up behind the brown and cut off the thing. But as Alan said, you know, these super fine cloths, and sometimes well, the worst way, if he'd have left it short. And I saw that happen last night.
Yeah, the cloths might be fast, but obviously then, when you're playing that little nestle, how soft you have to hit it to get tight behind the brown is incredible. Don't blame him for giving it an extra ounce now. Can Ronnie find a safe spot here in this corner?
Carefully and off.
Foul.
Well, in a way, he won't be too
4.
concerned about that. Okay, Ali's got a long red on. He's got to do quite a bit with the cue ball, but there is a gap to get back down for the blue.
One.
It's not the best of opportunities, this. Pink and black out of commission. And close to the side cushion on the blue. Well, you've got to just roll it in dead weight, it appears. And across the nap, these can be missed.
6.
Yeah, not perfect on this red. It may just work in his favour. Will he risk a little brush cannon on the pink? Yeah, he's played it beautifully. Good shot.
7.
If the brown passes the yellows, a long straight blue that's well within his compass, so good little shot that. Okay, he's unfortunate. The pink's gone fairly safe, but it's opened up the other red, the red that he's playing for off this blue. Well, perhaps he's not. It's easier playing it plain ball. On and off the cushion for a shot. Oh no, that's a wide.
Ali Carter 7.
In the last frame I said, when you're in, you can't afford to miss at this level, and that's another miss when he was in.
It's a little timing shot that I don't know if he maybe bide his time and stun it in for the red nearest the blue there. I know that's been wise after the event. It's easy sitting here. This is a big shot now, this pink. This is where the smooth cueing is so important. To try and relax the arm through this shot isn't easy. Yeah, that is not easy at all.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Yeah, a little bit closer to the pink, it would have been a more comfortable pot, but it was just stretching slightly. And as Alan said, needed to be very accurate with that shot. So that mistake,
1.
missing the blue for Ali Carter, has not cost him the frame. A chance to redeem himself and go into the mid-session interval all square at 2 apiece. Wow. Another
Ali Carter
opportunity
1.
gone. And the other worrying thing for Ali, and we know, Alan, when you talk about the greats of the game, if they spot any weakness, they just jump all over you.
Yeah, good point. I think up until this match, he's been puffing his chest out, Ali Carter, and really showing Ronnie that he's up for this. But he's made just a couple too many mistakes. No. Another chance. Now, how's the scoreboard here? 15 points, the difference. So 3 blacks, and he won't need the last red. Ali Carter. He's had a couple of nice little reprieves just at the right moment here, the frame before the mid-session interval. And as I say about the mistakes, the Ronnie miss there. He's made a couple of blunders, but they'll all be forgotten. Can put the finishing touches to this frame.
1.
Now critical, as I say, the cushions have been quite soft. How does he play this? I don't think both reds go to this pocket that he's potting the black in, so it's check for the high red. But the soft cushions, he'd probably be low in it, and he is.
Eight.
23 in front, so he needs 13 off the 2 reds, which equates to a brown and a black to win the frame without the tricky last red. So he's playing for brown off this.
Nine.
Well, just reeled its way in. If he plays the green, he will need the last red.
Yeah, he's not checked the scoreboard, John, has he?
Twelve. 13.
So this black to go 35 points in front with 35 remaining.
Ali card at 20.
Well, he made an error. He probably thought he couldn't get on the red off the brown, but he should have had better position on the brown. But this frame not over yet. 35 the difference, 35 remaining. Only a little bit fortunate there. But it's just run past the middle and it's not cuttable. Well, I say that. Ali's had a look at the potting angle. It must be mighty fine.
Yeah, at least it's not a double kiss. And send the red back into bault and choose to go a slightly different way, but yeah, 35 the difference. The way the colours are, there's potential for O'Sullivan to even maybe get a snooker before anything else happens in this frame. He's not quite got it here, I don't think.
I mean, if Ronnie does get the opportunity, of course. In fact, he's 35 behind, 35 on the table. He doesn't need a snooker. Well, this would be a tough red to take on. And in the end, he thought, well, that's the best way to play it. But it's running down the table, and now Ali a chance to put all the misses he's had in this frame behind him by rolling this red to the left middle. So in it goes. It's been an interesting, well, very interesting first 4 frames. First frame started off very pedestrian, but as I said at the time, I thought that was probably going to be the longest frame of the match. The yellow doesn't go in, that's enough for Ronnie. He'd be a little bit disappointed he didn't punish Ali's mistakes, but there you go. So after the first 4 frames, we're all square, 2 each.